Hi guys, welcome back to Just Jordan 33.
This is week 20 and 21.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, it's been out almost half a year.
So Jordan is serving a mission for the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, and we are giving you a update of how her mission is going. But first of all, we want to thank you all so much for supporting her because it means a lot to her. So I'm going to cover week 20. David's going to cover week 21 because Father's Day happened on week 21 and he got to talk to her, so he can tell about that. So week 20 was a very short email. She was very busy, had a lot of things going on, so she just reiterated, as she said throughout her entire mission, is the gift of tongues is real. So that's like where you can learn a language really, really fast because you have God's help. And she just keeps seeing improvement in learning the language, like almost overnight when she's struggling. It's kind of a miracle, like, I don't know, because she so badly wants to communicate perfectly with the people she is serving. So
I keep trying to tell her you don't have to be perfect, but she really wants to be perfect.
She wants to be yeah, she does. Okay, also she said she got to eat Chick-fil-A. She said this was the first time since being a missionary, but I know that she had Chick-fil-A at the airport as she was headed to Iowa. So this is the second time. This is the first time since being a missionary in Iowa, but as she was traveling to Iowa, she had Chick-fil-A. So it's been a long time.
Know that Chick-fil-A is Jordan's favorite restaurant.
It's fast a big
food,
deal.
Sit down, whatever. It's like her favorite.
If we would go to a fast food restaurant here, all the kids would say Chick-fil-A, and David would be like, ugh, so sick of it. Can't we try anything else?
I'm glad this area is getting bigger and there's more variety now. So when Jordan comes back, maybe there'll be 2 or 3 options.
Yeah, Chick-fil-A's favorite. So she got to do that. She said this week was a little overwhelming as she was trying to balance everything on her plate and juggle it all. And so she wanted to have tips. So if you guys have to juggle a lot of things in your life, whether it's school, work, activities, extracurricular activities, chores, whatever it is that you're juggling.
Just answering an email?
Then just tell us, leave a comment down below how you manage to balance everything in your life, because that is a hard thing that I think a lot of people have. It can be hard to balance. And so
people make a living teaching time management courses.
That's what she would like some help with this week. So if you leave a comment down below, I'll pass it along to her, and that would help her out a lot. Her last thing she wants to say is don't forget to pray.
Week 21, we're going to call this David's week. So we actually got a call from Jordan on Sunday, which I was not expecting.
Which was Father's Day.
Yeah, which was Father's Day. Normally you get calls from the missionaries on Monday, so I figured, well, because it's Sunday, they're just going to call me tomorrow. But she called me Sunday night, and just to go off of the letter here, but she also called Monday, and we talked to her 3 times, and then you called her, or somebody called her once. So we talked to her 4 times, 5 times in a 24-hour period.
Which
so
was
if that didn't make
fantastic.
her homesick, I don't know what will.
It was so good.
I think we talked about everything that I can think of. So, but it was Father's Day, and she says she was blessed to be able to call home and to be able to talk to her padre. Oh, I'm blessed that I was able to talk to mi hijo, mi daughter, mi hija. Sorry, hija. All right, she says that she's so grateful for the love that she receives from family, also from fans as well. And of course, she cannot fail to mention our Father in heaven on Father's Day. She says, I have felt a greater sense of gratitude for this knowledge that we really do have an eternal Father. And she's been able to build that more and more as she's been out on her mission. She says, of all the titles of respect and honor and admiration that are given to deity, He has asked us to address Him as Father. That is awesome. So she says it's so beautiful that we have the opportunity daily to develop our relationship with God and connect with Him as our Father. He hears our prayers, and she underlines that. I know this with every fiber of my being. Now, what does Jordan always ask us to do at the end of every mission or letter? Is to pray.
Pray.
She says this week has absolutely flown by, and she says she still feels like she just got there yesterday, even though she's been out there 4 months now.
Well, we're on week 21, going on 22. So
Crazy.
Not counting or anything.
Yeah, right. She has less than 400 days because when we talked to her one time, she had 400. So now she has definitely less than that. She says that this month, so at nighttime, they will sometimes go out to dinner with the members at their houses. And she said this month, a lot of members have signed up on their calendar, so they have a lot of meals in the homes, which is really good because it helps kind of keep some of her costs down. But more importantly, it helps her be able to interact and bond with the members and to be able to share the gospel.
And we're so grateful for those that are taking our daughter in and providing meals for her and just company, companionship, helping her in every way possible. Like, I know that some of them are, she had mentioned on the phone, like some of them, when they hear her struggling, they try to help her with her Spanish or try to speak simpler sentences. And it's just nice. It's nice that people care.
It is, because if the roles were reversed and you were in their shoes, you would definitely appreciate that. So she said one thing though, the members have definitely spoiled her with treats this week. And she said a good number of them know me pretty well by now, and so of course they know of my sugar obsession.
She's a sugar girl.
The way to get to Jordan's heart is through her stomach, which is past her sweet tooth. You got to get to her sweet tooth. She says, I didn't realize it before, but dessert really is the way to my heart. Literally every member comments on how my face lights up when they mention ice cream or cheesecake or whatever it may be. Tres leche.
Jordan.
Yep. So she has found a definite love for sweets.
Oh no.
Now she says, she switched the subject to the weather. She says Iowa is starting to get hot. And she did exclamation mark. So remember how she doesn't like the cold. So she says, luckily I love the heat. So she's like loving this. She said there's a lot of warnings in the news about the heat, and so it's kind of crazy. But she says, no worries. We have like 1 billion emergency water bottles in our car. But
I mean, it's smart.
Hot water in your car.
You know what, though? If you were dehydrated, you just got to get that water in you, even if it's hot.
Yeah. Have you ever tried to drink hot water bottles?
No, I would not want to. But try to think of it as like hot cocoa or something.
Oh, yeah, you have to try to imagine it because it's tough. Then she says, update for training. So her companion, she says, literally is a legend. She's picking up on the whole mission thing great. She must have a solid Spanish background, or at least a foundation on speaking the language.
Yeah.
She says she's truly blessed to have her as a companion. It's been so great. And then she says, at the rate this week has gone by, I honestly can't remember much as what has happened. So, have you ever been really busy during the day that at the end of the day, you go to sleep, you wake up the next day, you're like, I don't even remember yesterday. It was just a blur.
I struggle when I write my letters to Jordan because I'm like, I know I was busy all week, but I can't tell you like what I did and break it down.
Oh, you don't know about this, but yesterday I found a postcard and I put a stamp on it and I wrote a letter to Jordan on it, and I wrote so much that I didn't have any place to put her address. So I got to figure out how to get an address on there.
Well, I have to send out another package today. You can just throw it in the package.
Okay. Because I was like, oh, cool. And I walked out to the mailbox. I put it in the mailbox. I looked at it. I'm like, how are they going to know how to get this to Jordan? Because I had no address on it. I thought that was kind of funny. They leave no room. If you want to write a little letter, they leave no room for a postage and
we'll just
address.
Package mail it.
She says, see, so that's her update for now. But then she added to stay safe, drink water, and don't forget to pray. That's going to be like her tagline. Don't forget to pray.
Yeah. Alrighty, guys, if you had a message for Jordan of how you juggle life and how you find balance in things, let us know in the comments. And that is it for today. Thank you so much for supporting Jordan, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.